Hi everyone, this is Neil Writer, also known as the Wax Whisperer. Thank you for joining me in my latest video. We have here a patient who attended with fully blocked ears, and I'm just commencing with this there right here first. Now, I did ask the patient whether they had been poking inside their ears or whether they wear a hearing aid or any sort of earplug, either to protect their ears from water or noise defenders. And the reason why I asked that, you can see just to the right of the wax plug, there's an indentation. So it just had that appearance that it had been something had pushed in. But the patient advised that wasn't the case. So I started off with the suction. I'm now using a Jobson horn. I'm trying to get in and behind, but this plug of wax and also dead skin, it's expanded and it's right up against the canal wall. So in a moment, I'm gonna use a St. Bart's ear hook. I'm gonna glide over the top of the roof and embed the tip into the core. The core of this wax plug was a bit softer, so as I was coming away, it was cutting through the wax plug as opposed to just simply removing it. Sometimes though, just dissecting the wax plug into smaller pieces does help. We can go in with the vacuum and suction that away. But in this case, again, I can just see an opportunity once I remove this out of the way to continue using the ear hook, trying to prise this out of the ear. So I'm just going posteriorly to the back part of the ear canal. One of the questions I get asked quite a lot in clinic is what is earwax and how is it formed? And I suspect if I'm getting asked that a lot in the clinic, then it's going to be a question that a lot of viewers may also have. I generally, during the course of my videos, may have explained it without knowing, but I thought let me just give a proper explanation. So earwax is a completely natural, healthy substance secreted by mammals. It's also secreted by some other animals, so dogs and cats, for example. And its function is believed to help to protect the ear canal from bacteria and fungi, because earwax is slightly acidic and the acidity helps to inhibit fungal and bacterial growth, or should I say harmful bacterial and fungal growth. So our ear canal itself has got what we call skin flora. It's an ecosystem, if you like, living on the skin of the ear canal, and that's made up of multiple strains of bacteria and fungi. These are healthy fungus and bacteria, and they protect the ear from more dangerous strains of bacteria and fungus. Earwax also, typically it's quite greasy and oily, and that helps to moisturize and lubricate the skin, so it helps to prevent the skin from drying and cracking. It helps the skin to retain its internal moisture and fluid. And earwax is sticky, so any foreign particles, dust, dirt, pollen that may enter the ear, it sticks to the wax. And for the majority of us, earwax naturally comes out the ear. So the skin that lines the ear canal, as it dies and sheds, it moves sideways out of the ear like a conveyor belt, approximately 1.5 to 3 millimeters a month, same rate as our fingernail growth. And as the skin, as this conveyor belt of skin comes out of the ear, any wax sitting on the surface is also extracted. So what is earwax? What makes it? So earwax is a combination of exfoliated dead skin cells. That's the majority of wax. And that amalgamates and blends in with two substances. The first one is sebum. So sebum is a very viscous, oily, fatty lipid secretion secreted by the sebaceous glands, which are connected to the hair follicles of the hairs that protrude out of the cartilaginous portion of the ear canal. So sebum is made up of organic compounds, so cholesterols, for example, alcohol, squalene, and long chain